Speaking English with Ada.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English with Anna, the place where you can learn English in a fun, natural, and easy way. I'm Anna, and today we have a very special topic for you.
Yes. Woo! I am unstoppable. I am the best. Look at me go, Anna. Left hook, right hook. I am a machine.
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. Mike, what on earth are you doing? You have so much energy today.
I am not just Mike today, Anna. Today, I am a champion. I woke up this morning, looked in the mirror and said, "You are a winner." So I am preparing for my victory speech.
I love the confidence, Mike. You really look ready to take on the world. But tell me, a champion of what exactly? Boxing? Running?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Maybe a champion of eating pizza or sleeping late? But the point is, I have the feeling. I feel like a winner.
I see. You have the energy, and that is great. But Mike, being a true champion, whether in sports, in life, or even in learning English, takes more than just feeling good for one day.
It does? I thought I just needed a cool headband and a loud voice.
Not exactly. Being a champion is a mindset. It is about habits, discipline, and how you handle failure. Do you want to know the real secrets to becoming a champion?
Oh, absolutely. I want to be a real champion, not just a pretend one. Tell me the secrets, Anna.
I will share them with you in just a moment, but first, we have a challenge for our friends watching at home. If you are ready to improve your English and become a champion in your own life, we need you to join our team right now.
Yes, join the team. Please click that big red subscribe button down below. It's free and helps us make more videos for you.
And if you are ready to learn today's lesson, hit the like button to show us your champion spirit.
Smash that like button. Let's go.
All right, Mike, since you are so eager, let's dive into the first secret. Are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's do this.
Okay, Anna, the intro is done and everyone has subscribed. Now, can you tell me where the prize counter is?
Prize counter? What are you talking about, Mike?
You know, the place where I pick up my gold medal. I already have the champion feeling and I am wearing my lucky headband. I am ready to collect my reward.
Mike, please slow down. That is exactly the problem we need to talk about. You are making the biggest mistake that most people make when they think about success.
Mistake? What mistake? I just want to win. Is wanting to win a mistake?
Wanting to win is fine, but thinking that being a champion is only about the trophy, the money, or the applause is a huge misunderstanding. That is what we call the result trap.
The result trap? That sounds dangerous. But Anna, look at famous football players or movie stars. We always see them holding trophies and smiling. They look so happy with their results.
Exactly. You see the result because that is what is shown on TV. You see the moment of victory, but you do not see the years of waking up at 4 a.m. You do not see the sweat, the tears, the injuries, and the thousands of times they failed before they won.
I guess that's true. I never see them crying in the gym. I only see them cheering in the stadium.
Right. We live in a world where everyone wants instant success. We want to speak fluent English in 1 week. We want to get rich in 1 month. We want six-pack abs in 1 day. But that is a fantasy, Mike. It's not real life.
So you're saying I cannot just become a champion today just because I decided to?
You can start the journey today, but you cannot finish it today. A champion is not defined by the medal around their neck. A champion is defined by what they do when nobody is watching.
When nobody is watching? But I want everyone to watch me. That's the best part.
Fame is nice, but it is not the definition of a champion. Let me ask you this. If you played the best game of your life, but you lost the match, are you a loser?
Well, if I lost, then yes. The scoreboard says I lost.
No, that is the wrong definition. If you gave 100% effort, if you improved your skills, and if you learned something new, you are winning the internal game. The problem is that you are too focused on the external game.
The internal game versus the external game. Okay, this is getting a bit complicated. Can you make it simpler for me?
Think of an iceberg. You know what an iceberg is, right?
Yes, the big block of ice in the ocean, like in the movie Titanic.
Exactly. The part of the iceberg you see above the water is very small. That is the success that everyone sees. But under the water, there is a huge, massive mountain of ice that holds it up.
And what's under the water?
Under the water is the hard work, the discipline, the sacrifice, and the persistence. If you don't have that huge foundation under the water, the top part will just sink.
I see. So I'm trying to build the top of the iceberg without building the bottom part first.
Precisely. You want the gold medal without the gold standard of effort, and that is why we are here today. We need to fix your definition of what a champion really is.
Okay, I understand now. I need to stop looking for the prize counter and start looking for the workbench.
That is a great way to put it, Mike. So, are you ready to stop dreaming about the finish line and start focusing on the starting line?
I am ready, Anna. No more shortcuts. Tell me how to build the bottom of the iceberg.
Excellent. That leads us perfectly to our first key. It all begins inside your head. Let's talk about the champion's mindset. All right, Mike, we established that the trophy is just the result. Now we need to talk about the engine that drives you there. We call this key number 1, the champion's mindset.
The champion's mindset. It sounds very serious. Does that mean I have to be serious all the time? No more jokes?
Not at all. You can laugh and have fun, but your mindset is about what you believe deep down inside. It is the story you tell yourself when things get difficult.
The story I tell myself. Usually when things get difficult, I tell myself, Mike, let's go home and watch TV.
Exactly. And that is a normal mindset, not a champion's mindset. A champion's mindset starts with one powerful concept, self-belief. You have to believe you can win before you even step onto the field.
But Anna, isn't that a bit arrogant, saying I am the best before I have done anything?
There's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. Arrogance is thinking you are better than everyone else and you don't need to work. Confidence is knowing that you have the ability to learn, adapt, and eventually succeed, no matter how hard it is.
I see the difference, but it is hard, Anna, especially with English. Sometimes I look at a long sentence or I listen to a native speaker talking very fast and I just feel small. I feel like I will never be that good.
Thank you for being honest, Mike. That voice in your head, the one saying, I will never be that good, that is your biggest enemy. It's not the grammar, it's not the vocabulary, it's that voice.
So how do I fight it? Do I punch it?
You fight it with a new truth. A champion acknowledges the fear but does not listen to it. When that voice says, you look stupid speaking English, the champion's mindset says, I am brave for trying something new.
I like that. I am brave for trying.
Think about great athletes. Do you think they never feel nervous? Of course they do, but they visualize success. They see themselves winning in their imagination 1,000 times before it happens in real life.
Visualization. So I should close my eyes and imagine myself speaking perfect English on a stage.
Yes, close your eyes. Imagine the audience clapping. Imagine the words flowing smoothly from your mouth. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel excited. It makes me feel capable.
That is the fuel you need. You cannot wait for someone else to believe in you, Mike. You have to be your own biggest fan. If you don't bet on yourself, nobody else will.
You're right. I always wait for my teacher or my friends to tell me good job, but I should tell myself good job first.
Precisely. Being a champion is a lonely road sometimes. You need to have that fire inside. So, from now on, I want you to change your language. No more I can't.
Okay, no more I can't. Instead, I will say, I can't yet, but I will.
Perfect. That's the growth mindset. I am not a master yet, but I'm a student who refuses to quit. That's what makes a champion.
I feel much stronger now, Anna. My mind is ready. I believe in myself. I'm ready to win a gold medal right now.
Hold your horses, Mike. Your mind is ready, which is excellent, but a strong mind without action is just a daydream. You can believe you are the best swimmer in the world, but if you don't jump in the water, you'll never know.
Right. The water, the work. I knew there was a catch.
It's not a catch, it's the reality. Now that you have the mindset, you need the method. You need to know what to do with all this energy.
Okay, tell me, how do I turn this champion mindset into real action?
That brings us to key number 2. It's something many people hate, but every champion loves. Let's talk about preparation. We have the mindset. You believe you can do it. Now we arrive at key number 2, the power of preparation.
Preparation? That sounds a little bit boring. Can we just skip to the part where I'm famous and everyone loves me?
I am afraid not. This is where most people quit, Mike. Everyone wants to be a champion on the day of the competition, but very few people want to be a champion during the training session at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.? Oh no, I love my sleep. Do champions really wake up that early?
It's not just about the time you wake up. It's about what you do behind the scenes. There's a famous saying, champions are made in practice, not in the game.
Made in practice. But the game is where they get the medal.
The game is just where they show the world what they have been doing for the last 4 years. Think about it. When you watch a professional singer perform on stage, it looks effortless, right?
Yeah, they just open their mouth and beautiful music comes out.
It looks easy because they spent thousands of hours practicing scales, protecting their voice, and rehearsing the same song over and over again until they hated it. That is preparation.
So you're saying that if I want to speak English like a champion, I have to do the boring stuff?
Exactly. You have to memorize the vocabulary. You have to study the grammar rules, even when they are confusing. You have to listen to English podcasts, even when you're tired. That is your gym.
But Anna, drilling grammar is not sexy. It's not cool. I want to have deep philosophical conversations in English, not repeat, I am, you are, he is.
I know, Mike, nobody likes doing push-ups either. But if a boxer doesn't do push-ups, he gets knocked out in the ring. If you don't practice your basic grammar, you will freeze when you try to have that deep conversation.
That makes sense. So the boring work is the foundation for the cool work.
Precisely. Preparation gives you confidence. Remember earlier you said you get nervous?
Yes, I get very nervous.
Nerves often come from a lack of preparation. When you know you have studied every possible scenario, you don't feel scared, you feel ready.
Okay, so I need to stop complaining about my homework. My homework is my training. My vocabulary list is my weightlifting.
That is the perfect attitude. You need to fall in love with the process, not just the result. You need to enjoy the practice.
Enjoy the practice? That might be hard, but I'll try to respect the practice.
That's good enough for now. But Mike, I have to warn you about something.
Warn me. Is it dangerous?
Even if you have the best mindset, and even if you prepare for hours and hours, sometimes things still go wrong.
Wait, what? You mean I can do all this hard work and still lose?
Yes, you can practice perfectly and still fail. It happens to the best of us.
That sounds terrible. If I'm going to fail anyway, why should I even try?
That's the question that separates the amateurs from the true champions. It leads us to key number 3. We need to talk about resilience and failure.
Okay, tell me quickly, because I really don't like the sound of failure.
Anna, I am still stuck on what you said a minute ago. You said I can work hard, prepare perfectly, and still fail. That is very discouraging. Why should I put in all that effort if the result is not guaranteed?
I know it sounds scary, Mike, but this is the most important lesson of all. This brings us to key number 3, resilience. You have to change your relationship with failure.
My relationship with failure is very simple. I hate him and he hates me.
We are enemies. I want to stay as far away from failure as possible.
That is where you are wrong. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your best teacher. In fact, failure is essential for success. You cannot have one without the other.
I don't believe you. Champions win, losers fail. It is black and white.
Is it? Let's think about a baby learning to walk. When a baby stands up, takes one step, and falls flat on their face, do we point at them and say, "Oh, look at that loser, he failed to walk"?
Of course not. That would be mean. We clap, we cheer, we say, "Get up, try again, you can do it."
Exactly. The baby falls down hundreds of times, but the baby never thinks, maybe walking isn't for me, I should just crawl forever. The baby has resilience. They bounce back every single time.
That is true. But we are adults, Anna. It's different. When I make a mistake in English, like using the wrong verb tense, I feel stupid. I feel like everyone is judging me.
That judgment is only in your head. A champion understands that a mistake is just data. It's information. When you say the wrong word, it's the universe telling you, hey, focus on this part a little more.
So I shouldn't be embarrassed.
No, you should be proud. If you are making mistakes, it means you are trying. It means you are pushing your limits. If you never fail, it means you are playing it too safe. You are staying in your comfort zone.
I never thought about it that way. So if I have a conversation and I sound terrible, that is actually good?
It is good if you learn from it. That is what resilience is. It's not just about enduring pain. It's about getting knocked down, dusting yourself off, learning the lesson, and getting back up stronger than before.
Dust yourself off. I like that phrase. It sounds tough.
It is tough. The road to becoming a champion is paved with failures. Michael Jordan missed thousands of shots, but he's a legend because he didn't quit. He had resilience.
So I need to be willing to look foolish today so I can be a master tomorrow.
Precisely. Let people laugh if they want. While they're laughing, you are learning. While they're comfortable, you are growing. Who's the real winner in that situation?
I am, because I'm the one getting better.
Yes, so embrace the failure, Mike. Make a mess, mispronounce words, forget your grammar. Just don't stop.
Okay, I feel brave now. I'm ready to go out there and make a huge mess with my English. I will make a million mistakes.
That's the spirit. But be careful, Mike. Resilience is great, but it's useless if you only do it once a month.
Once a month? No, I want to do this every day.
Ah, every day. That's the magic word. You have the mindset, the preparation, and the resilience. But there's one final piece of the puzzle, the one thing that makes all the difference over time.
What is it? Tell me the final secret.
Let's move to key number 4. Let's talk about consistency. We have arrived at the final key, and honestly, this is the one that separates the dreamers from the achievers. Key number 4, consistency.
I know this word. Consistency means doing the same thing again and again. So, Anna, I have a brilliant plan.
Oh dear, I get nervous when you say you have a brilliant plan. What is it, Mike?
Since I want to be a champion fast, I'm going to study English for 8 hours today, and then 8 hours tomorrow, and 8 hours on Sunday. I will memorize the entire dictionary in 1 week.
Mike, stop right there. Please do not do that. That is exactly the wrong approach.
Why? I thought champions worked hard. Isn't 8 hours of studying good?
There is a huge difference between intensity and consistency. What you are describing is intensity. It's like a firework. It's bright, loud, and exciting, but it burns out in 3 seconds.
So, I shouldn't be a firework?
No, you should be the sun. The sun doesn't explode, it just rises every single morning. It shows up whether it's cold, hot, or cloudy. It is reliable. That is consistency.
But 8 hours sounds so much faster than just rising.
Let me give you an example. If you go to the gym and work out for 10 hours straight, what happens?
I get huge muscles immediately.
No, you get injured, you get sore, you feel terrible, and you probably won't go back to the gym for a month because you are in pain. That is intensity.
Okay, that actually happened to me once. I couldn't walk for 3 days.
Exactly. Now imagine you go to the gym for just 20 minutes, but you do it every single day. You never miss a day. What happens after 1 year?
I guess I would be in really good shape.
Correct. You would be strong, healthy, and fit. And the best part? It didn't feel painful. It just felt like a normal part of your day.
I see. So small steps are better than big jumps.
Yes, being a champion is not about one big heroic moment. It is about thousands of small, boring, unexciting moments. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it.
That is the hard part. Sometimes I really don't feel like studying. I feel lazy.
We all feel lazy, Mike. Motivation is unreliable. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions change like the weather. You cannot build a house on feelings. You have to build it on habits.
Habits, like brushing my teeth.
Exactly. Do you need to watch a motivational YouTube video to brush your teeth in the morning? Do you need a cheerleader to tell you, "You can do it, Mike, brush those teeth"?
No, I just do it. It's automatic.
That is the goal. English needs to be like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it. You don't negotiate with yourself. You just do it, even if it's just 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Is that really enough?
10 minutes every day is infinitely better than 5 hours once a month. It keeps the momentum going. It keeps your brain active.
I like this advice, Anna. It takes the pressure off. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be present.
Beautifully said. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. That is the secret. If you can do that, you will look back in a year and realize you have become a champion without even noticing it.
I can do that. I can show up. I can be the sun.
I believe you can, Mike. Now, we have covered a lot of ground today. We have the mindset, the preparation, the resilience, and the consistency.
My brain is full of power. But can you remind me of everything one last time, just so I don't forget?
Of course, let's review everything in our summary section. We have covered a lot of important ideas today, Mike. Now it is time to make sure everything sticks in your brain. Let's review the main points. This is also a great chance to practice your vocabulary.
I am ready, Anna. I have my notebook open in my mind. Test me.
All right, let's look at the 4 pillars of being a champion. What was the first key we discussed? It starts with the letter M.
That one is easy. It is mindset. It means I have to believe in myself. I have to see myself as a winner before I even get the trophy.
Excellent. Mindset is a very useful noun. It refers to your established set of attitudes. Remember, positive mindset leads to positive results. Now, what was the second key, the one about the iceberg?
That was preparation. It means doing the hard work when nobody is watching. It means studying the grammar and memorizing the words so I don't freeze when I speak.
Perfect. Preparation is the key to confidence. Now, the third one, the one about the baby walking and falling down?
That is resilience. This is my new favorite word. It means bouncing back from failure. It means not giving up when I make a mistake.
You remembered it perfectly. Resilience. Everyone, please repeat after me at home. Re-sil-yence. It is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. And finally, what was the last key? The one about the sun and the fireworks?
That was consistency. It means doing a little bit every day instead of doing a lot just once. It is about building habits, not just relying on motivation.
You got 100% on the quiz, Mike. You've been listening very carefully.
Of course, I am a champion student now. But Anna, looking at these 4 words, mindset, preparation, resilience, consistency, I realize something.
What do you realize?
None of these words require talent. I always thought champions were just born talented, but anyone
can have a mindset. Anyone can prepare. Anyone can be consistent.
That is the most important lesson of all, Mike. Talent is a gift, but being a champion is a choice. You can choose to be consistent. You can choose to be resilient. It's all in your control.
That makes me feel very powerful. I don't need to wait for magic. I just need to do the work.
Exactly. And that applies to your English learning too. You don't need a language gene. You just need these 4 keys.
So, can I summarize it like this? To be a champion, I need the right mindset to believe, the preparation to perform, the resilience to keep going when I fail, and the consistency to finish the race.
Mike, that was beautiful. You sounded like a philosopher.
I told you, I am ready to give my victory speech.
I think you are. You have the tools now. But before you go off to conquer the world, we need to say goodbye to our friends properly.
Oh, right. We cannot forget our friends. They are on this journey with us.
Let's wrap this up with some final words of encouragement. So friends, now you have the blueprint. You know exactly what it takes to be a champion. It is not about luck, and it is not about magic. It is about the choices you make every single day.
It feels good to know the truth. Before this video, I thought I was just unlucky because I didn't win immediately. Now I know I just need to build my iceberg.
Exactly. You need to build that foundation under the water. And remember, this applies to everything, whether you want to master English, get a promotion at work, or just be a better person.
I'm going to start right now. As soon as this video ends, I'm going to study my vocabulary for 20 minutes. Not 8 hours, just 20 minutes. But I will do it again tomorrow.
That is the perfect plan, Mike. I'm really proud of your new attitude.
Thank you, Anna. And I want to say something to everyone watching. Hey guys, don't be afraid to fail. If you make a mistake today, just laugh, learn, and try again. You are champions too.
That is a wonderful message, Mike. We really want to hear from you in the audience. We talked about 4 big keys today: mindset, preparation, resilience, and consistency.
Which one is the hardest for you? I'm really curious.
Yes, please tell us in the comments section below, which of these 4 is your biggest challenge?
For me, it's definitely consistency. I get distracted by video games and snacks very easily, but I'm working on it. So leave a comment and let us know your struggle. We read every single comment.
Also, if you felt inspired by this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and allows us to reach more English learners around the world.
And share it with a friend. If you have a friend who's feeling sad or unmotivated, send them this link. Let's build a whole team of champions.
And of course, if you haven't done it yet, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell. We upload new lessons every week to help you speak English with confidence.
You don't want to miss the next video. It is going to be epic.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Remember, the journey to success is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself.
Keep fighting, keep learning, and never give up.
We will see you in the next video. Keep practicing.
Bye, everyone. Be a champion.
Goodbye.